Modern Warfare 2. It's been a couple weeks since we've had anything of relevance when it comes to Modern Warfare 2. It's one of the most anticipated games of the year. The 2019 reboot, well, it was a huge success. Marked one of the most financially successful launches in the history of Call of Duty, and Infinity Ward is returning with a sequel we know simply called Modern Warfare 2, which is surely going to get confusing as time goes on, but it is what it is. Now, we've gotten a campaign trailer, even a full mission worth of gameplay. Both Infinity Ward and Activision have remained tight-lipped on the game's multiplayer so far. Welcome to Video Game Leaks, everybody. Chaos here. Today, we're going to talk about the multiplayer reveal date and how it may have been leaked. Make sure you guys are subscribed. Make sure you have those notifications fully turned on. That's what we cover here every single day. The latest and greatest leaks in the video game community. Now, according to inside sources, multiplayer will have a ton of new and returning modes. It'll have new weapons, new maps, and there's also been countless rumors of the new mode called DMZ that will mimic Escape from Tarkov's successful gameplay loop. Spec Ops is also believed to be returning, but we haven't got much intel on that. Now, if you've been paying attention to Modern Warfare 2, you likely have noticed that there have been a lot of rumors saying the multiplayer is coming very soon, likely before the end of the month or very earliest in August. I've talked about this myself. Now, the timeline for COD trailer releases, it's been confusing over the last few years. Black Ops 4's multiplayer reveal trailer was shown off very early in May. Other titles like Black Ops 3 and COD World War II, they had their reveals in June. However, September has become a much more common month to reveal COD multiplayer as it keeps the hype train chugging leading up to the reveal, and then people can watch the trailer and almost immediately get into the beta. Now, Infinite Warfare, Vanguard, and Black Ops Cold War all had their multiplayer reveal trailers in September of their respective years, and while Modern Warfare 2019 was shown off in August, we now have insiders claiming that the sequel is going to join that September train. Tom Henderson, one of the most reliable leakers in the entire industry, recently posted an article on tryhardguides.com stating that his sources are suggesting a September reveal. Now, given the fact that the last two COD games had their multiplayer reveals on September 7th and 9th, this lines up. Like I said, Activision has started releasing their multiplayer trailers much closer to the game's launch, and while they haven't given an official reason, I think it's easy to see why. They're simply maximizing the potential hype and using that hype to increase traffic to their beta. Speaking of which, Henderson also claims in his article that his sources believe the Modern Warfare 2 multiplayer beta will take place in mid to late September, which I interpret as a week or two after the multiplayer reveal. Maybe we'll give away some beta codes here on Video Game Leaks. Activision has not confirmed any of this, so of course it's all subject to change, but a ton of Modern Warfare 2 stuff it's already leaked already, and since most of it has been relatively accurate until this point, come on, we have no reason to doubt Henderson here. Plus, since most of it has been accurate, I mean, he's one of the most trusted sources in the industry, and everything he says would line up with Activision's recent release strategies with the Call of Duty franchise. I think it makes sense. Now, what can we expect? What can we expect from the multiplayer beta? Well, I'm not sure we're going to get to see DMZ during the same time. Some sources have suggested. I just don't know if that's going to happen. I mean, Team Chaos was actually part of the secret Modern Warfare 2 presentation a few months ago. Like I said, back then, Infinity Ward, they didn't even acknowledge that DMZ existed. So I have trouble believing they're going to turn around, reveal DMZ, and then throw it into the beta in less than 2 months from this video's publication. I don't see that happening. What I do think is going to happen is the Modern Warfare 2 multiplayer trailer will drop at some point in the first couple weeks of September, and then the beta will go live 2 weekends later. So if the trailer goes live on Tuesday, September 6th, hypothetically, then the beta would go live 2 weekends later. I expect the beta to go live Thursday, say September 15th. In fact, go ahead and set this in stone as my Modern Warfare 2 official Video Game Leaks beta prediction. Trailer on September 6th, beta starts September 15th. Maybe the following week on September 22nd. Now, it's likely the first weekend will be PlayStation only, and then the following week will be everybody else. Despite Activision being bought out by Microsoft, that deal hasn't officially gone through yet, and it's been confirmed that Call of Duty still has some kind of deal with Sony for the next couple years, so PlayStation 4s and 5s are likely to get the beta a week early as usual. Now, as for content, I'm expecting the usual amount of beta stuff. Handful of maps, few modes, first 15 weapons or so of the main game's progression system. Nothing too crazy on its own. It'll be a drip feed, it'll be a trickle, but since this is Modern Warfare 2 we're talking about, it's going to be pretty insane. So let's recap here. Tom Henderson is pretty confident that despite the recent rumors of the multiplayer reveal trailer coming out within the next few weeks, it's not actually going to drop until early September. Then, the beta will drop a couple weeks later. My official prediction, like I said, trailer on the 6th, beta on the 15th, but I'm also willing to move that prediction back on the calendar a week to the 22nd, give myself a little wiggle room here when you guys come back and revisit the video. Now, I don't think we'll be getting any Warzone 2 or DMZ beta testing during this period, just due to the sheer size of Modern Warfare 2's hype train right now, and also because, like I said, we don't officially know that DMZ exists yet. I definitely do think, though, that Warzone 2 and DMZ will have their own beta test. I just don't see them happening until after Modern Warfare 2 launches. I think they're going to use Warzone 2 and DMZ as kind of their filler throughout next year as well, because we're not getting a lead AAA Call of Duty title. We're going to get stuff, but I think they're going to be used actively in 2023. Activision doesn't want to pull any attention away from the sequel for any reason, but if you want us to cover Warzone and DMZ leaks in the future, you just need to let me know. We'd be happy to do it as well, and I know a lot of you are Call of Duty fans. I mean, Modern Warfare 2 is going to be a huge launch, probably the biggest of 2022, so hopefully Infinity Ward is up to the challenge, and the game lives up to the insane hype. So now I ask you, what do you want from this Modern Warfare 2 beta? What are you wanting from Modern Warfare 2 at launch? I always go back to Modern Warfare 3's launch, and the amount of content we got on day one, it was insane. Almost 50 weapons. I think we got close to 20 maps. The game modes were just out of this world. Survival. It was insane. So if Modern Warfare 2 can even come close to that type of content on day one, not talking about DLC content, not talking about Warzone 2, not talking about DMZ, not even talking about Spec Ops, it's going to be a good year for Modern Warfare fans. So there we go, guys. That's where we're targeting. September 6th, multiplayer reveal, whether that's a teaser trailer, whether that's a full-on trailer, whether it's a live stream on how they do it, we'll have to wait and see. Now, I'm not guaranteeing anything, but like I said, I was involved in the secret early presentation of Modern Warfare 2, so who knows? Maybe we'll get that invite. Maybe we'll be able to bring something exclusive in early access for you guys over here on Video Game Leaks. I'm not making any guarantees, but I've been around Call of Duty for a while, so maybe something will slip or something good will happen. Make sure you guys are subscribed. Make sure you have those notifications fully turned on. We cover all the Video Game Leaks out here, and the channel is rolling on to 50,000 subscribers. So thank you for all that love, and we'll see you soon.